think of Grim Reaper, nigga, you think black.
Right.
You automatically, you don't even got to see the dog. I know he's black.
He's putting people to rest.
I get that, but he's also black.
He's also a hard ass dog. That's
He is. But what you're saying is you don't get why people are saying one thing, but you sitting in front of why they saying it. You know what I mean?
No,
like, and I
say
get
what they
it.
want to, because if they was handed the same,
Oh, they gonna do it. They gonna do it every day. They gonna do it every day.
So I was presented this was a good opportunity. I was able to do business with one of the biggest breeders in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I was handed a
shout out to my man Jesse, Saucy G for president. You know what it is.
I know what it is. Man, shout out to that boy Baby G, man.
Let's go.
He produced
Baby
that boy.
There's some heat over there. It's a whole saucy thing. He got a whole little seasoning salt package for all you niggas. It's a whole bunch of seasoning packs.
It's mama's soy sauce.
Yeah, come on, saucy. It's a whole bunch of sauce.
And so this is what I say. I give credit to credit due. No one said nothing. They didn't say nothing when I said Black Ice was one of the best bitches I ever seen. I didn't get no black dog. I thought you didn't like black dogs. I didn't get none of that. So I gotta get me a black dog in my hand for them to give me the backlash. And so it's funny how these people contradict themselves. They pick and choose what they want to talk about.
Okay.
And so I get the black dog, and so I got the opportunity to do business with one of the biggest breeders in the world. Not only that, I had the opportunity to show the world how we're gonna do this shit. I had the opportunity to show the world I got a DNA test I'm about to do on the boy, so I'm gonna know exactly what he carries. And I'm going to know exactly what bitch to take him to produce the color that I'm looking for and produce the dogs that I'm looking for. And me.
And that's even outside of your female. Because you said Reaper was automatically going to your female. That's going to happen no matter what. But what you're saying, your ideal breeding, you're going to know where to take him from there if that doesn't match up.
No. I know exactly. Once I get his DNA, my female's already DNA tested.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm getting. Now it bottles down to percentages. Okay, whether I'm gonna get it, you know what I mean, whatever dogs I'm gonna get, you know what I mean. So I will have to have his DNA test to see it. I can look at the DNA and it's gonna let me know exactly what I'm getting, the percentage of the dogs that then my chances of producing it. So with that being said, I had the opportunity once again to do business with one of the biggest breeders in the world, and also I got an opportunity to show the people that by doing DNA testing, by doing all these things, I can show them that I'm able to be a breeder and actually put my dog into an Isabella Tri suit, because I think that's the hardest thing. The hardest thing I think it is really, and now these dogs, these Isabellas are getting so freaking, you know what I mean, insane and crazy. You know what I mean, they're catching up. You know what I mean, because color. Back in the day, like when you got an Isabella dog, they really didn't have no structure. They really wasn't the best looking dogs, and so now these dogs are getting better, and so now we want to take this dog and put it into an Isabella Tri suit because that's what the people want. But
well, fuck the people. What do you want?
What I want?
Is that what you want?
I would love a hard ass chocolate Tri dog. I would love a hard ass chocolate Tri dog. And also, me personally, I'm going to get into the industry, and I'm gonna start dabbling and creating a whole different pattern, bringing in a pattern. You know, got Merle, but now you got Husky, you got Koi, you got all these things that you can dabble in. And so with me, I want to be an innovator, and I actually want to bring them colors into the industry and do something different that nobody have ever done.
I fuck with that.
And we're gonna get all that, and we're gonna bottle this stuff down to DNA testing. All this stuff will come down to DNA testing. So I'm gonna turn a black dog into a colored dog. Once I get the colored dog, and it can take. What people don't understand is that once you breed these dogs, it can take you years before you produce something else worth talking about.
Yeah,
it could take you a long time.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like this stuff don't happen overnight. Like some people luck up, and it's 100% luck. Like people would sit here and say, "Oh yeah, I know how to breed." You don't know how to breed. You just putting two dogs together, hoping that
it hits.
It hits.
It's like buying a lottery ticket.
And we're talking about hit because sometimes you can get. It's very hard to create a Grand Reaper. It's very hard to create a dog that got bone, girth, body, and also got rears and got these features. It's very hard. And so you can get a dog out of a litter, and this dog can have the nicest head. That dog can have straight fronts. That dog could have a nice rear. But the dog got a, you know what I mean? The dog can be.
You got it, yeah. You got it.
It got a high rear. You know what I mean? So it's hard to create dogs and have all the genetics to land on one dog. And so that's the problem, is that getting that perfect specimen with all the characteristics on one dog. That's why it's so hard to produce a lot of these dogs, and it's purely luck.
We only got a little.
That's why you're seeing people. That's why you're seeing people investing outside of their camps. A lot of these dogs are bought; they're not produced. And the reason why they're not produced is because some people don't have patience, and it takes forever. And it takes some people. Some people get lucky and may able to do it back to back to back.
Sometimes it's ego.
Yeah.
Sometimes people know exactly what to do, but just I can't fuck with him.
Exactly. Yeah. yeah. Sometimes. So I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I mean. It all boils down to, you know, when I'm doing my breedings, I don't know what I'm gonna produce. I can't tell you what I'm gonna produce. I can't tell you I'm gonna have the next biggest thing. Oh, I don't know. You know what I mean. What I can tell you is I'm gonna do these breeding, and it's gonna be very strategic to where I'm gonna increase my chance of producing a better dog. And that's all we're doing. We line breeding, we inbreeding to increase our chances. It's not gonna be 100%. Oh yeah, I'm gonna produce a better dog because my dog's line bred and inbred. That's not true at all. You can outcross your dog. But most of these dogs are outcrossed. If you look at these dogs' pedigrees, most of these dogs are outcrossed. You know what I mean? So Crown was bred to some other stuff. You know what I mean? To produce that dog. You know what I mean? A lot of these dogs. Yeah. But like one thing I can say about like Jesse dogs. Jesse got dogs that, you know what I mean, that's been line bred and inbred for a long time. You know what I mean? Until I broke down my dog's pedigree and I realized, okay, yes, they're doing that stuff. So you can have success as outcrossing the dog, and also you can have success as success with inbreeding, line breeding your dog. And I'm more of an inbreeding, line breeding type of person. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? That's just my philosophy when it comes to, you know what I mean, this dog breeding.
So we got one more question before we get up out of here. I'm sure you could go for 20 minutes if you could keep it under 4 or 5.
All day.
What does that DM look like coming from a breeder like Jesse offering you a partnership like this? Like this could be life-changing, you know? Like what does that look like? How does that make you feel? And do you feel like it was genuine and real from the jump, or did you have to like have conversations besides previous conversations that you guys may have already had about this business that was about to partake?
Okay. The thing about me is that it never intimidated me. Nothing scared me. And this is what I say. I can hit up George right now, one of the biggest breeders. I can hit up anybody right now. It doesn't intimidate me to talk to this man.
Right.
But
how does that feel for them to be in your DMs? Like, you feel me?
To be able to talk to him?
Not to be able to talk to him. Like, if Vita Guerra, you know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
She bad than a motherfucker, boy. She about 50, and I still give her the business. If she jumped in my DMs, I'm getting naked in the goddamn room with the DM with what? You get me? Like when the DM comes in and he's talking about potentially partnering with you with the dog, I'm not talking about the conversation. I'm talking about the opportunity.
See, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how that opportunity came apart. I hit up Jesse, and it was about Sausage. I hit up Jesse about Sausage. I'm like, I seen, you know, I seen something that sparked my eye about Sausage. I'm like, are you bringing this boy to the Rumble Nugget? And so that's my whole attention to calling him, and that's how that conversation went. And then I'm like, Jesse, bro, I need me I need a female. You got any females over there? You know what I mean? So
right.
Let me do something. And so it went from there to, hey, listen, I got this badass male.
Yeah.
And he thought it was funny. He thought it was a joke. I'm not playing around.
Yeah.
I need something that I could talk about. I need something badass. And also I need something that's gonna put me to the challenge. That's gonna put me to work. And so I took the opportunity. You know what I mean? And everything else, we ain't gotta talk about that. But I took the opportunity.
Right.
But when I went down there, I'm like, bro, I don't know what this, man. Jesse gonna give me a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wasn't starstruck or nothing like that, but I'm like, bro, I'm not sure if this dude really gonna give me a dog or not.
Right.
Like
that's the part I'm talking about.
Like, don't play with me now.
Right.
But like, it's like I didn't know whether like he was serious or not. You know what I mean? Even though I'm like, bro, man, I better not get down here.
But the thing is like you come from that world, so even like you had to second guess it, even though it was happening,
For sure.
because you live on the internet. You feel me?
For
so
sure.
It's hard to tell what's tangible and what's not. You know, what's genuine and what ain't.
Yeah, some things give you security, and like, you know what I mean, I talked to a lot of people, and also, you know what I mean, I heard him say some stuff like that, and he said, listen, if it's my word, my word. So, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I mean, they gave me more security with going down there and doing what we have to do with the boy and picking him up. So, at the end of the day, like I was never scared to talk to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Never was intimidated.
Business was good.
I don't get starstruck, but what I say is that, you know what I mean, he gave me a great opportunity.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take this opportunity to the next level. And so I put myself to the task. I was able to do business with, you know what I mean, somebody who never ever, you know what I mean, even entertain these big numbers when it comes to these, to, you know what I mean, the people be throwing numbers at them just to buy bitches. You know what I mean? So it's just a pleasure and honor, you know what I mean, to be someone with no productions, no dogs, and to be able to own a boy like Grand Reaper that comes from Jesse. And I think it's a pleasure.
So,
yo, let me get in this bitch. I mean, before I cut out, the question was, why give Daydream a shot? Why give him a chance? Why put him on? You know what I mean? Why put him on? A lot of people been asking me that. You know what I mean? A lot of people been hating. Like, why him? You know what I mean? He's a stroll. He's not good for the game. He don't got no productions.
Yeah.
But listen. What I seen in him, he's out there. He putting himself out there. He's grinding. He goes to the shows. He built his platform. No dogs. Imagine if he got a dog. Imagine if he got a stud in his hands. Here he had a platform that with with nothing really. He got a bitch that didn't take. So I'm like, I told him. I told him, right? I said, yo, you can't rely on that bitch. You're not gonna wait another 6 months and just work with the same bitch that, you know what I mean,
right.
that hasn't took for you. Let's put a stud in your hands. Let's give you something to work with.
For sure.
I told you I was gonna give you some pressure, right?
For sure.
Some shit you can walk motherfuckers down with, right?
Man, listen, and that's what I'm gonna talk about too. People like, oh, bro, why would Jesse give you a dog, a good dog? Why would
Jesse for the people.
And it's crazy because is that, like, I'm really figuring out who's for the people, because a lot of people that I thought was for the people, what happened was, and somebody made this crazy statement. Daquan Jackson, he made a crazy statement. He said, oh damn, I forgot what he said, but basically what he was saying is that some people say they're for the people, and then they turn Hollywood, and then they're no longer for the people no more. They're for themselves, and so with the people that's like that, like, I can't forget where I come from. I'm still for the people. I'm still gonna be like, okay, I'm still talking and doing myself. Like, it's people like him, like Jesse, that's really for the people, and that's, you know what I mean, here to push the people forward.
Shout
you know
out Daquan. The first time I fucked with Daquan, he went to his first show. It was out there in North Carolina, South Carolina. What was it?
Yeah.
World of Exotics.
Yeah.
Right. June was there. Matter of fact, I fucked with June too. June was stacking next to me, going crazy, doing all that hands-free shit, going crazy. I'm like, this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But Quan hit me. He hit me in the inbox. He's like, yo, man, share my shit. This is my first show. He went back home excited. That was his first show. He went back home. He wanted to do like a little review or whatever, his first show. He did it, and he hit me, hey, yo, Sheriff. I didn't know who he was. That's his first show he ever been to. Before he was Daquan, before all the lives and shit, shared my shit. Yo, Jesse for the people. I share this shit.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
June stacking next to me. I'm like, all right, you was a little loud and shit, annoying me a little bit. All right, we back, man. We back. It's the motherfucking Exotic Network. You know what it was. I got my guy Daydream over here, man. We put him in the hot seat tonight. We had to take a little break. Our battery died. We swapped it out. We good. We back. I mean, we back in it like we never left. But I mean, what it is he's the most hated in the game. He's the most hated in the game. But I think he gonna prove himself. He gonna prove himself, and from now on, no more under the table. No more ducking. Anybody want to call him out? Anybody want to call him out? We're going to be at the West Coast.
No, I want to make it clear. I didn't duck it with nobody. No. That decision was made out of respect for somebody who's been doing it for a long time. So the only reason why I took my dog off the table is because my boy OJ told me, hey, listen, take your dog off. He ain't really, you know what I mean?
He was worried he might
start dropping his head and everything like that. So
then
we have to make sure we protect the dog's health, but also protect the dog's brand.
Listen, this is first stud. He's barely started working with him. How long have you had him?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. He's been working with him for 2 weeks, practicing on the table. He's got a little bit more to go, you know what I mean? But listen, you've had him for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You made some noise.
Yeah, we going crazy.
You made some noise out there at the Rumble in the Jungle. That's a fact.
For sure.
That's a fact. When the shit was over and said and done with, everybody was talking about it.
For sure.
Everybody was talking about Daydream. My brother George always told me from day one, all publicity is good publicity.
For sure.
They talk good about you or they talk bad about you, regardless, they talking about you.
They gonna look, though.
They talking about you. Regardless, they talking about you. Your name ringing. And right now, from what I've seen, everybody know your name.
For sure.
Everybody, you know what I mean?
Now they better beat the Gram.
This is why I fuck with him.
They better hit the.
He was doing the most with the least. He was doing the most with the least, like for real. So, you know what I mean? Put him on. Now he gonna he gonna go crazy on y'all. He really got some pressure. You know what I mean?
Listen, hey man, this is Daydream, the face and the voice of the bullet community. You already know we got that boy Grand Reaper, man. Grand Reaper is open for stud right now. And listen, y'all hit me up at Daydream_Bulls, and that's BULLS. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up, man. Hey, listen, if you got any questions, man, I can hit up my boy Jesse, man, because we both call on the boy. Man, just hit us up, man.
Hey, at West Coast, we take it all call out.
Everybody.
All smoke. Do it. Bring it.
We've done our research. We've done what we do best. We bring to you quality things. From video, dog shows, podcasts, boss talk. We bring to you now the Exotic Network Pet Store. Yeah, you heard that right. The Exotic Network Pet Store. Check it out at the link at the bio. Whatever you need, I guarantee it's going to be in there. So check it out because it's at the best prices. We talk to the manufacturer. We got it for y'all. So check it out. Enjoy.